Hi everybody, Jerry Ultimate Power Gamer coming at you today from out in Marengo, Illinois. I'm here with my friend Bob.
Hey Jerry.
Bob, say hi.
Hello.
We're going to be playing a 2,000 point Kings of War tournament game. Now, Bob is new to the whole Kings of War scene, but he used to play Warhammer Fantasy with me several years ago, and he was quite good. I gave him a copy of the rules. He went through, actually read all the rules, got an understanding of it, asked some questions, made a couple of lists, and then he was interested in trying a little tournament practice. So we're doing this 2,000 point loot scenario game. So we're just going to hash it out and see how things go. All right, be right back with you in deployment.
Okay. Well, this deployment here, you'll see a total of 4 units of 4 troops of wraiths. Here's one of them. Here's a second one of them, a third one. And then this one here with the light green base is the same thing, except it has the fog, the item that makes -1 shooting penalty. So going back, we've got a horde of zombies. I just don't have the model. Yeah, zombie trolls. I don't have the model count to quite get there. Even though I'm counting my model instead of its trait edge as where it's at, this does represent that there's 3 more models back here. Here is a Revenant Horde. They have double-handed weapons that they've traded their shields for, so their defense is lower, crushing strength is 1. Nothing else special. Here is, I call it my leader, it's one of 3 Lich Kings. He has taken the additional spells of Heal and Banechant, and this little item here represents that he has Myrddin's Amulet of the Fireheart. It doesn't count for anything, but I'll remove it once he uses it so we know it's gone. Here's the second Lich King in the middle here. He just has the extra spell of Heal in addition to Surge. And here's the third Lich King over here. He has the additional spells of Heal and Banechant. Here's a cavalry troop of Revenant, and they have no modifications at all. This is a Revenant Horde with nothing special about them, and a second unit, a second horde of zombie trolls. That's everything on this side.
Okay, very nice. And as Bob was saying, he's just now starting getting his list together, and so he's got some empty bases and a few proxies he's working on, but he's building up. Over here on my side, I'm bringing my herd. I'm going to give them another go. Right here in the front, I've got a regiment of Spirit Walkers. They don't have anything special. Behind them is a troop of Harpies. Right here is a horde of Guardian Brutes. They have Pathfinder. I gave them the item for Pathfinder. Behind them is a mounted shaman. This mounted shaman actually has Myrddin's Amulet of the Fireheart, also has Banechant 3, Heal 5, and a hunting animal. I don't have the little icon to represent it, but it is a hunting animal. Right here next to them is another regiment of Spirit Walkers, nothing special. Right here is a Centaur Chief. The Centaur Chief has the bow upgrade and also has Blessing of the Gods. This is a Stampede. It has Brew of Sharpness. We have another regiment of Spirit Walkers, nothing special. Behind them, another troop of Harpies, nothing special. Right here, we have a second mounted shaman that has Banechant, Heal 5, a hunting animal, and Blade of Slashing. Now, these 2 units back here are going to be 2 hordes of giant eagles. Neither of them have anything special. So we're going to roll now. You got a die, Bob?
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and roll over here in our special musical tambourine die box. High die gets the choice of going first or second. I rolled a 2. I beat him with a 2. Can't believe it. I am going to go ahead and take the first turn. So we'll be right back with turn 1 in just... Okay, here we are, start of the herd turn 1. I am going to be doing a little bit of inching up. Now you move 5 except for the guys on the hill, the troop. These guys are going to move 6. No pivot. And you can see, but I'm way out of your thing to reach me. These guys are also going to come up. They're going to come up just shy to right there. These guys move 8 or 7?
They move 8.
8? So yeah, I'm well out of your charge. These guys are also going to come up just to there. which also should be well out of your, yep. If you can't march, you can't charge me. These guys are gonna come up to right there, like that. These guys are going to pivot like that, and they're just gonna move 6 inches that way and end up right there. This guy, because there's no reason not to, Centaur Chief is just gonna turn to face that way, and he's gonna do a double pace move. 16, not gonna go quite that far, but he's gonna come right up to there. This shaman, because there's no reason not to, is just gonna come. I don't need to cast anything at the moment. This shaman is just gonna move up right here. Those harpies are gonna move up right there. This shaman is just gonna move to here. Not gonna be casting anything because there's no one right there. No reason to. Both of these are just gonna come up, and I am using my little placeholder because my wings don't work too well when I put them right next to each other. So that unit's right there. Now you are out of my charge range. You have a move of 8. You're not going to be able to do that, so I'm not worried about them at the moment. So these guys are just going to come to right there. That is basically because you are too far away. Yep, that is the end of the herd's turn 1. Turn 1. What you got? Oh, what you got going on, Bob? Beginning turn 1.
All right. Well, a lot of important decisions are going to be made on this turn and the next one, I think. So I have an idea. We're going to move this Wraith troop forward. It's 10 inches, just straight ahead.
You want to pivot at the end?
Probably not.
Okay.
We noticed that with your flyers over here that hit heavily, that this building is blocking, and past there, your arc isn't so great. So these guys are moving with relative impunity at the moment.
Okay.
So they've just advanced.
Now, I think they may be able to see you.
Oh,
they'd be in your front.
That's possible, especially if these guys move out of the way first.
Well, they'd have to move out of the way, but then...
Right, but I think these guys are too tough to worry about them, as far as I know.
Alrighty.
These guys here are going to move forward 6 inches and then pivot at the end of their turn.
Okay.
Maybe a full 6 inches, maybe less. They're going to try to line up against this building.
Now remember,
so they'll still probably stop short there, so they can just kind of be like parallel to the impassable area. And then I'm not sure, this is really interesting. I'm going to move this part forward over here.
Okay.
It's an easier thing to think about.
Okay.
So they're going to be kind of on this difficult
you're doing 10.
This obstacle.
That's completely illegal.
Yep, 10 inches. These guys are kind of going to move up there with the idea of, I don't know, supporting them maybe.
Okay.
We'll see what the idea is. They move 6 inches. And then this is the area that's pretty interesting. I could move forward. If they move 5, I can move forward a couple inches, pivot, and move forward the rest, as long as I don't clobber those guys. So they're probably going to move forward about 3 inches and then pivot.
Okay.
Maybe 4 inches. We'll see what it looks like.
Okay.
So they could move up to that far. And they'll probably move their full distance and then pivot.
Okay.
Up to 90 degrees, I think.
Up to 90 degrees.
So here's their pivot point. So they're pretty much doing
That's an awesome pivot you just did.
Thank you.
A lot of practice done there, I can tell.
Second pivot. Okay. So let's see. I had some concept that these wraiths might be poking out, but they're not really doing that this turn. So we'll move this caster guy, who's 5 inches, just to be here.
Okay.
And the wraiths seem a little bit underutilized at the moment. I don't like that. So I'll just have to set them up for second turn to be somewhere useful.
Okay.
So they could move. They'll basically just move straight ahead until they hit the trolls like that.
Okay.
I think they're going to back up.
Okay.
After this guy backs up.
Okay.
So, he will kind of move behind this hill here.
Okay, so he's off the hill.
He's off the hill, so that means
Okay.
there's people he can't
see.
That's true. And these guys can back up half of their movement.
Half their movement.
That's 4 inches.
Okay.
Seems like a weird thing to do right away, but I don't like the eagles coming and knocking off one of my threats
Never would I do that.
right now.
Never.
So these guys here, tough one. I think they might just move forward a little bit.
Okay.
They could move up to 5.
Up to 5, right?
They probably won't move that far.
Okay.
Yeah, they just moved a couple.
Okay.
And then this last Lich King guy, let's just see. Yeah, that's nice. He'll probably just move up all the same. Like that. I think I moved everything, so that's the end of my movement.
Do you have any shooting?
I do.
Okay.
I do have shooting in the form on the form of magic only.
Okay.
And there's no healing to
Now,
be done.
I noticed you tried to check the range to them, but remember,
I did.
That's a level 1 hill. He cannot see them.
That's right. I forgot it when I did that, but that's right. I can rotate the casters to face in the direction,
any direction you want.
at the beginning of the shooting phase.
In the shooting phase, when you come to that model, you can, if it's an individual, you can turn the face any direction you want to.
Very good. Yes, I would like to try some spells. I haven't cast a spell before in this system. I'd like to move these guys forward with Surge.
Okay, so he's gonna actually turn the face that way, which
and since they're level 2, he could see them fairly easily. And that's a Surge 12.
Surge 12, so you're rolling 12 dice.
We'll go over here to the dice bin here.
Okay.
And
looking for 4 pluses.
let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3. Well,
3?
Yeah, 3,
So
4
that means
pluses.
now with this in this game, Surge, you have to move the entire distance.
Right.
So 3 is how far they're going to go forward.
Right. So they will go forward 3. Like that.
Okie dokie.
And so he's cast. This guy here, I'm sure he can't. Okay. So, it'd be kind of senseless to cast it on the
Because they would
wraith.
stop when they touched it.
Or if they rolled a 12, they could hop over.
No, it's all.
Oh,
on the ground.
right.
Surge is
Oh,
all on
right.
the ground.
Okay, good
So
point.
you would stop as soon as you touch one of your units.
That could be worthwhile. Let's see what else we can do. Yeah, they're out of range. That's not
Out of range there
ready.
too, I'm sure.
They're not really ready to do anything. That's kind of really boring to come in. And you'd almost think by looking at the board that these are a pair of loot counters, right? But I'm kind of looking at this pair too. So that's what's going on in my mind.
Gotcha.
I think we're just gonna bypass the rest of the spells and say that's the
End of your turn 1?
I'll cast Surge on them too, since they might move forward an inch or something.
It might give you an inch or something.
Why not? Maybe I'll regret not doing it later. So I'll just roll it right now. Oh, there's several.
You just move straight up and you stop as soon as you touch the angle. Yep, that's how far you go up.
So we got that, and they'll go forward, and they will stop.
Okay. So that brings us to the end of the Undead turn 1. We'll be right back with the Herd's turn. Thing first, I'm going to be a little aggressive here, and this is how I'm going to be a little aggressive. These guys are just going to fly forward. They're going to land right there, and they do get 1 pivot. They're going to pivot like that. Like that.
Which way are they facing?
They are facing that way.
Okay.
So that's going to be that. Now I can do this part. This guy is just going to back because I was just trying to get out of the 20-inch charge for them. So we're just going to move back to right there, out of the 20-inch charge, but I can still shoot you. These guys are going to pivot like this, the 90 degrees. And check one little thing. 12 inches is right there. They're gonna move just to right there. Checking over here. Oh, but you're measuring to the model, so I still have a little bit too. Right. So that move is done, that move is done. Over here, we're gonna do the same thing. These guys are going to just come up. Get off of that. Land right here. And you are in my front. And we're good enough block there. These guys are gonna come up, let's see, that would be 6 inches right there. These guys are gonna come up 6 inches to right there. Let me just go ahead and recheck something before I do my pivot for those guys. Just wanna make sure, measuring from the model, not the base, that I will be clear.
Oh, definitely.
Yep, just wanted to make sure. These guys are gonna now pivot on their 90 and be like that. Okay. These guys will come forward, because you can't do that. These guys are just gonna come forward 3 inches to there. And you cannot see, right? Because, yeah, that was, I'm past that. And they're just gonna pivot like that. Good. These guys are gonna go up 6 inches to right there. These guys are gonna come up to right here, there, less than 6 inches. Nobody's hitting my flank over there because you can't get through. And even if you could, you're in the front, so I don't care. So they're gonna be just right there like that. You are within range there, but we need a little bit of, let's see, nobody needs bane chin over here. This guy is just gonna move up to right there with a pivot, move, pivot. Here, I need to check a range. Let's see, 12 and 8 for 20 to make sure that I don't put myself in such a, because I know you would love for me to give you a flank or something weird like that. That's about 20 for you, or that's about 20 for you. So these guys are just gonna do that. Let's make it something more like that so I can see forward a little bit too. So that's out of 20 all there, but I can't see there, so that's good for them. This shaman, what does this shaman want to do? I'm gonna hold off on shaman. I'm gonna move this out of the way because this is the base where they actually are. These guys are gonna do their pivot and come back and be right here. I am okay with that. So they're just gonna, oops, they're just from the center point. They're not gonna move quite 10 inches, I think. They're just going to pivot, move to here, pivot. Actually, I'm gonna come up and move like that. My center point's passed so I can see. They're gonna do that, I'm happy with that. This guy, you don't have any shooty spells, you just have your surge stuff. I'm covered there and covered as far as those guys are just out, but that's okay. He's gonna come up to right here. So now I've got coverage all over there, coverage overlapping. Okay, we're gonna go to my shooting phase. I have one thing that shoots, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot from him 4 shots. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put this back on because now they can fit. They're right there so we don't confuse anybody. Beep. He's gonna shoot his 4 shots at the race. I need 4s to hit with elite, so I rolled 2 1s, no hits. 1 hit. I'm only straight up strength, so I need a 6.
Yes.
That is not a 6. That would be the end of the herd's turn 2. So here we are at the bottom of turn 2 for the undead. What you got, Bob?
All right. Well, here's some moves. First of all, we're going to have this wraith unit to charge this unit here.
Okay.
There is a, from the leader point, there is a line of sight. I'd be in your front. The distance is fine, so I'm going to go ahead and move them over there.
Okay.
Just square it up.
Yep. They just move
Like
right
that.
over and boom, push them up.
All right. I didn't see that opportunity coming until just now, so it looked like a good time to do that.
Okay.
These guys are going to grab the token.
Okay.
I think I was going to just guard it for a while, but because of that, I think I'll spend the effort to grab it.
Okay.
So they're going to move forward. Can I do this over an obstacle? Can I do a double pivot?
Yep, you can.
Because of the nimbleness.
So you're showing me your rear right now, but
I know.
you're ending your move, so you're
touching it.
right?
So I think I want to grab
actually,
it.
it looks like you're.
Well, I mean to touch it. My intention is to touch it and pick that token up.
Okay, so you have it.
Okay, so I'll just load it on there.
Right there. Okay.
All right, just put it in the center of gravity there since I'm on the wall. All right, these guys are gonna come around this way instead of supporting this area right now. So they're going to like pivot and move.
Okay.
So we'll just use a little helper here. We'll see if we can make a proper pivot. And so now they're gonna move forward 6 inches.
Okay.
Like, let's just say almost 6 inches.
Okay.
No, let's say 6. I don't know.
Okay.
It's always hard to say. So that's a little bit bad there because a surge will kind of.
Yeah, you can't. You'll hit
have them. So they would have to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was maybe not perfectly executed. These guys here, they're gonna start with an initial pivot.
Now you have your
character. He would be in the. Yeah, that's right. And you can't surge guys with loot tokens.
Yeah, can't surge with loot tokens.
So that's worth noting. He's just going to move over here towards their, where it's less in the way. And they're going to then pivot like that.
Okay.
And, they'll move forward just a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see, there's at least a 2-inch mark or so. Yeah. Who knows what's going on there. So, these horses here, the cavalry is going to charge the harpies.
Okay. You're in the flank?
In the flank, and the range is great. This is a 12-inch one here, so we'll just... I think this is the proper way to do it.
Yep. And you center up.
That looks about as
there you go.
centered as you can get.
Perfect.
This guy needs a little bit better lines of sight, probably, onto some stuff. So he's I don't want him to move more than he can. So he'll probably just move right to here.
Okay.
Whoa. And then let's see. I'll think about these units in just a moment. This unit is going to move 10 inches over this way and perform a 90-degree pivot.
Yep.
Like that.
Okay.
And then this unit here will do sort of similarly, but not totally. This is a little bit, I'm thinking about if the flyers come over here, I want a chance to get you. So, well, I don't think distance is an issue. They're going to move up into this area.
Okay.
And then pivot about like that.
Okay.
This will move forward.
Okay. Stopping an inch, of course.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
This here will move forward slightly. Those have a move of 6. Right? So I just want to not have them there. And those have a move of 7.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely see them thinking about doing that. So,
No. Measure from the center, though. Remember?
yeah, oh, that's right. Yep. So it's already at the borderline there. Well, I'd be okay if they charged over there. I think that would be.
Move them up then.
I think that would be okay.
Come on up.
So we'll just try to avoid them.
Okay.
We'll move straight up.
Okay.
And leave it like that.
Okay.
This guy wants to get his leadership over here a little bit closer to people. And I think everyone has moved now.
Okay. Any
So,
surges?
I think there will be some.
Okay.
Well, this one will fall a little bit short though, won't it?
Well, no, because
Yeah.
you're moving, you have to stop when you get to the
Right.
building, 'cause you're in
Now, if they did move there and stopped against the building, when it came to their movement phase, would they be able to pivot out of that
You'd have
building?
to pivot completely past the building.
Right. Okay.
You couldn't have it
So
moving.
that just creates kind of a train wreck over
I
there.
don't mind that. Go ahead.
Let's see. There could be some Bane chants going on. Those guys are too far away from anyone.
Yep.
These guys are close enough. So why not?
Okay.
We'll do a Bane chant from
We'll do it one at a time.
here. And I think I have a Bane chant of 3. Yes. So let's roll those 3 dice. Oh, there's a 6, a 5, and a 1. So
You are Bane chanting.
it is Bane chanted.
Okay.
So that's really all the it's all the shooting I can think of. So we'll move into
Hand to hand.
hand to hand.
Where
All
do
right.
we start?
We have. Let's start with that one over there.
Okay. So how many attacks you got?
Let's see, a Wraith Troop has 10 attacks. It looks like
10 attacks.
that's what I see here.
Okay, and you hit on what?
They have a melee of 4+, so I hit
Okay.
on a 4+.
All right. 10 attacks and even 4s.
Ooh, not too many. There's a lot of 1s and 2s here. So it looks like
I'm so right. You do. You got 4 hits. Yes. Anything but a 1, because you're crushing 2, right?
I'm crushing 1.
Crushing 1. Anything but a 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm on defense 3.
But wouldn't that be wouldn't a 2...
Anything but a 1.
Really? Wouldn't that 2 get you?
Yeah, it does. I said
Well, I mean,
anything but a 1. Just don't roll a 1.
Oh, but if you have normal defense of
Defense 3, and you're crushing 2.
Oh, because normally I'd have to get a 3 or more to wound you.
A 3.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you got 4, right?
4, yeah.
That's what I thought. 4.
Okay.
Okay. So there. So we roll a nerve.
Okay, that's...
I'm nerve 16, so you need box cars. And that's not box cars.
It's not.
So we just back you back
An inch. Okay.
Boop. Okay, and they have 4 wounds on them. The harpies.
All right. Those guys, the Revenant Cavalry, normally have 8 attacks.
But you're in my flank, so you have 16.
So I need 6 more dice.
Okay.
So here we go.
All right.
And these guys, the melee of 4+.
Okay.
Oh, that seems fair. There's a 2 under here. I'll get rid of that. So, all right. That was good. Now, they have a, the charge thing.
I'm only defense 3.
So they need anything but 1s.
Anything but a 1.
Got it. Well,
see
look
some
how many
ones.
1s. There's 4 1s.
Wow, you got 2 wounds on me.
More than half. Okay.
But I'm only a 9/11.
Okay.
So you need a 7 to waver me.
There's an 11.
11. Oh, you rolled a.
11.
Oh, so I'm gone because.
Oh, you don't have a
I don't have
inspiring.
anybody inspiring within. Okay, so you just got rid of this unit.
Now there's some follow-up options, right?
Yes, your options are you can either move backwards D3, move forward D6,
Yep.
or you can turn to face any direction.
All right. Wow. That's really interesting. I think turning and facing is not that meaningful.
Okay.
Going backwards seems silly. Going forward would kind of keep these guys sort of blocked without letting those guys help out.
If you roll far enough, possibly.
If I roll far enough, which would be kind of cool.
Okay.
You'd be in my flank. I mean, obviously you're going to destroy this kind of unit anyway.
Maybe.
So I like moving forward, because
Okay.
you can't do something like that.
Move on.
So let's do D6.
Okay.
1
1
inch.
inch. So you didn't really do anything, but I appreciate that.
Okay, it was a thought process.
Yeah.
Maybe next time it would work differently.
So I think that would be the end of your turn 2, right?
I think so. Yep.
All right. We'll be right back with turn 3. All right, here we are at the top of the herd's turn 3. Well, for starters, these guys are going to do a combo charge. We're going to do a counter charge with here, and he's going to actually charge in. So they're going to line up like that. Right here, this unit of giant eagles is just going to pivot, fly in here, and they're just going to land, keeping that 1 inch away, of course. On all sides. They're just going to land right there to be a speed bump in the way to block. This unit of harpies is going to pivot and move 10 inches over your head here. And they're going to pivot back like that. So they're going to end up right there. These two units are going to do a combi charge on that. So I'm just going to go ahead and move them in to there. Minotaurs, our guardian brutes, are going to go ahead and charge those trolls. So up pivot in there, whatever, block. Mr. Giant Eagle Horde here is going to charge this Wraith Troop here. So we end up centered and blah 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 right there. Looking at our leadership points and all like that, 6 inches would be here, and 6 inches, yeah, I can do that. He is just, oh, but the interesting thing is, 12 inches is right there. Zombie trolls have 18 attacks hitting on 4s, but you're crushing, not thunderous at all. If I... Oh, better yet, 6 inches. Would have to be to there, or no, I can't do both. I'm gonna let that go. He's just gonna move to here, and we are in, actually, we are in right there. But I can't get quite close enough to do that, but that's okay. So he'll be back. I don't need to be that far. He does have those two. This guy can take care of that. He can move 9, which puts me up to here. He's going to come to right here. And he's going to turn like that, because that's fine. Nobody can do anything I don't want them to do. These guys, well, they're just going to kind of come up and pivot. They are going to be on it. Oh, don't want to pivot that much. Oops. Pivot. They are on it, but they're not going to pick it up. They're going to look like that. So just double check. Move, move, move. Nobody charge there. That is all for my movement. Okay, so we're going to go to shooting. The shooting I have, I'm going to take my lovely shooty dice. 1, this centaur is going to try, and because I know I'm way out of 12, I am, he is going to try to Bane chant that unit right there. Yeah. No, sorry, take that back. See how easily I forget? He's going to try to Bane chant that unit of giant eagles. So I'm rolling 3 dice. I'm looking for 4s. And that's what happens to me. 1, 2, 3. I just want to, yeah, that's what happens. Okay, so this guy is going to use his hunting dogs on those guys. So I need 4. 5 dice, need 4s. And I hit twice. I am piercing 1. You are defense.
For the cavalry guys?
Yeah.
They are defense 5.
So I need 4s because I'm piercing 1. Didn't get anything. These are my dice. That was just pathetic. That is all the shooting I have, so we're going to go ahead and start with hand-to-hand combat. We're going to begin right here. The Centaur Chief has 4 attacks. Slide this over here a little bit. 4 attacks. He needs 3s to hit, and he is elite. Well, there you go.
Wow.
He is Thunderous 2, or Thunderous 1, Crushing 2.
Defense 6.
So I need 3s. So I did 2 wounds.
2 wounds. This is the first wound of the
First
game,
wounds for you.
All right.
Now, I have 20 attacks from my Spirit Walkers. Let me make sure I got 20 dice here. Should be 4, 8, 12, yep, 20. I need 4s. Taking out the hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Could have been better. But I don't have any thunders because I'm doing a counter charge. So I got 8 hits. I need 6s. And I got at least 1 6. I got 1 6 on you, so a total of 3.
Okay.
And what is your nerve, sir?
Let's see. For a Wraith Troop, the nerve is 12.
12, so I need a 9 plus to do anything. And that's a 5, not good enough, but you cannot fly now, so okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and back my inch to here, and back my inch to there. Okay, next combat I have, we'll do that one. The Giant Eagles, charging the race. I've got 18 attacks, needing 4s. I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 7, 8, 9, and 10. So just over average. I am Thunderous 2, so I need 4s to wound you. Looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so place 5 wounds on them.
So I need a 7 to do anything.
Right.
So here we go. Whoops. Here we go. That's a 5. Those are my dice. That's how I roll. Things are going to get interesting now, but oh well. We're going to go back our inch right there. Okay. Guardian Brutes against the zombie trolls. I've got 12 attacks. Or excuse me, 24 attacks. I need 4s to hit. So this is 20. I'll roll 4 more after this. Well, that's slightly better. 1, 2. I'm going to just re-roll these 4 dice right here that missed. Okay, so taking out the misses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and can't see what that is. Oh, I only missed you 5 times.
Wow.
That's actually pretty decent. So these are my hits. Oh, no, that's a miss. So these are my hits. I need anything but a 1.
Okay.
So taking out, here's 1 1, here's 2 1s. So that would be 3, 6, not 12 wounds.
12 wounds.
And your nerve is an 18?
Let's see. For a zombie troll, the nerve is 18.
All right, I need a 6. Yay, I finally rolled something.
All right, so they disappear.
They disappear. Now, based on that, I want to... These guys are just going to turn and be like that. Okay, right here. Is that what we want? Well, like that.
In case things go bad.
No, I'm gonna stay like I was. That's fine. All right. So anyway, we've got the Spirit Walkers, 2 regiments. So I have 20 attacks apiece, so 40 total attacks. Here's the first 20, needing 4s. Taking out the misses. Do. And miss. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 out of the first batch. And then the second batch. Taking out the misses. Okay, I think that's it. So that's going to be, what, 3, 6, 7, 10, 13, 15. So 15 and 9 is 24. I am Thunderous 1.
My armor, or my defense is a 4.
So I need 3. So 24 needing 3s. This is the first 20. This is 1, 2, re-rolling these. So needing 3s. Taking out the yes, 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 yes. All right, so those are the wounds, the damage. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16.
16.
Yep. Your nerve?
All right, let's see. The nerve is, for those guys, a horde, 24.
24, so I need an 8 to do anything. That would be a 7. I'm 1 off. That is always the way with me. But that's okay. So we're going to go back an inch.
Oh, okay.
And back an inch. But we stay right there in the center of you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, those are all my combats.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay.
'Cause I did this one, and that one. We're about to go to the bottom of turn 3. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are, bottom of turn 3 for the Undead. What you got going on?
All right. Well, finally, I'll be a little bit more attacky.
Okay.
So I have a lot of things that I'm thinking about doing here.
Okay.
This one maybe is one of the trickier ones.
Okay.
My intention is to turn them around, get them over here, and then surge them into the back of your harpies.
Okay.
That's the concept here.
Okay.
So let's see if I can actually perform it.
Okay.
They are nimble. No.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they were wounded once. So are they still?
Oh, you're right. You're not nimble because you were wounded. You
Right.
are not nimble, and you cannot fly.
And so the most I could pivot would be 90 degrees.
Yes. No, you could pivot completely around
Oh.
the face that way, but you.
Right, but
you
it'd be a
can't.
long charge.
Yeah. Well, actually, when you pivoted, you'd have to be facing directly that way because you'd have to be an inch away from me. So you'd have to I'm an inch away from you now. And so then you could do it if you do a double pivot, or if you can't do a double pivot because you're not nimble, so you would just be facing that direction.
Right, so he's really...
Now these guys, you could pivot and move up to 10 inches and try something like that.
Right, that may... Let me just take a check here on how far... Yeah, that'd be really close to the averages with a surge 12 and a move 10, and that's going to be a...
The easy way, if you just measure from your center.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'll just take him off for take him off for a second. So from your center, that's 10 inches.
So here's the new center.
So you want to put So,
well, actually, I'd like to be like there.
So you're going to pivot something
and
like
fly over.
that, and so you're going to land right there,
Yep.
facing
New
like that.
new
And
center
because
there.
you did, and because you did, you could do something like that if you want to too. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to make it as straight as
Put him
possible.
right there. Okay.
All right, so he's depending on a surge.
Okay.
That's risky. So these guys are going to charge here,
Okay.
like that.
Alrighty.
These guys will charge
They're going to do a countercharge.
somebody. Yeah, they're going to countercharge this unit here.
Okay, so when you put them in, they're going to shift over because you'd be centered on that unit.
Who will shift?
You will.
I will shift?
Yeah. When you charge, you center the unit, so you just shift them over.
That sounds good.
And so your center would be approximate where you get the center from mine.
Like here.
And then, although I think you just bumped mine.
I did, my two-handed weapon there.
That's okay. So you move them in, and then these guys will go back a little bit, like that, to show the separation.
Okay, there we go. Oh, these had 16 wounds.
Okay.
I'd say that dice isn't good for tracking wounds that kind of rolls too much. All right, so does that look about right?
All right, at this moment.
Well, all right, so that plan is not so great, but we're going to just try to make it as hard as possible to see me.
Okay.
By going 5 inches over here.
Okay.
All right, so these guys are charging the Stampede. I think I can just move them into center to center.
Yeah, you just pivot them, move it in. That's a straight up front charge.
Okay, and it's even okay that I move.
Yeah, because you're pivoting past them.
Okay, that's right. Pivoting,
Pivot the knife,
move
move
in,
and then shift over
slide.
so you're in the center.
There they are.
Yeah.
We're just.
Yeah, we're touching. Gotcha.
All right. These guys are charging in.
Both of them are charging?
Yep.
Okay.
So they would kind of share the frontage?
No.
No.
Your center point for the unit on your horde is in my flank. So
oh, it is?
Yeah. Look at it.
This is your center point for your
horde. Oh, duh. Oh.
But you can't do that because it looks like when you do your pivot, you'll end up moving through your own guy, and you can't. So he has to move.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't pivot.
Sorry if I already shuffled a little bit there. But
you have plenty of range to do all that. You just have to move him out of the way. You can back him up or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, he needs to be... it's kind of dangerous around here, but I guess he needs to be over here.
Okay.
So, it's kind of weird. Alright, so he's just like out in the middle of nowhere, ready to be stampeded later. And, so, okay, these guys are in your flank.
Yes, because your center point. The center point of the unit is in my flank.
Well, normally I would normally hate having my flank exposed like this, but everyone else is kind of busy too, so we'll see what happens.
Yep.
And then this guy needs to move. Let's see, how can he help out? Not really. I guess heals would be good. Bane chance. All that kind of good stuff. Alright, he's there. These guys are going to charge your your dudes.
So this is just going to back it back to...
Now these guys, I don't know why they'll never make it to the table edge moving at 5 inches. But I don't know what else. I'm going to kind of move this direction.
So you're going to measure from your center? And
yeah.
Yep.
But with the token still on them.
Yep. So you're facing... Okay.
Alright. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. But
Alrighty.
if things go bad, they might drop it. So I think everyone has moved.
Okay. Shooting.
Shooting phase. Oh yeah, there will be a lot of that. No surging over there. So we've got, see, they'll probably heal. We're going to heal a lot. And then spend the rest on Bane Chance. Okay, so that's the plan.
Okay.
So healing is a 6 dice per cast. I can just do them one at a time, right?
Yep.
Well, okay. So on a 4+, they'll heal, right?
So who's first?
Alright, first guy... Let's see, where do we want to Bane Chant the most? Probably... that's a +1 to...
Makes you crushing 1.
Crushing. And what's their defense?
Just defense 4.
So they're already covered.
Okay.
By that. And what's their defense?
3. You covered there too.
Oh. And they're... Oh, well, Bane Chant's kind of... And let's see, no one needs to surge that I can reach. Well, that's kind of silly. Okay, let's just do the healing. So we'll start with this guy here.
Okay, so he's healing the unit.
Oh yeah, the 16 wounded unit. So I see 4 or 5.
Okay, so you're down to an 11.
All right. Next guy will heal. 1, 2.
2, you're down to a 9.
Okay. 1, 2.
So you're down to a 7.
All right, so we'll move that.
Okay.
That's pretty helpful.
Okay.
Let's get a... I don't like that 30-sided dice. That's just too circular. So...
And don't forget you have life leech, I believe, so when you do a wound, you get a wound back.
I totally forgot that.
Well, it hasn't mattered as of this moment.
Okay, I don't think I've attacked you that much.
No.
Okay. Alright, that's a good point. So, see, can he wants to Bane Chant.
No.
Using his...
Well, did you just do him last with his, or did you use somebody else? Because that's when...
I think I went 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so you can do his Bane Chant. Go for it.
Oh, okay, I see. So he's spending his little thing there to... And he's a Bane Chant 3.
Okay.
And he's...
You need 1 4.
Doing it on that unit. Seems like the right thing to do. So they're Bane Chanted.
Okay. Alright, who's attacking first?
Let's just start over here.
Alright, 10 attacks needing 4s.
Alright, 10 attacks. Let me make sure I got 10. So they need 4s.
Alrighty.
What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 6. Alright. You are crushing 2, right?
No, it's only a 1.
Crushing once, you need 3s.
Yeah, let me just check the sheet here. Raise crushing 1.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4 that are greater than or equal to 3.
4. Okay. So I am for the giant eagles. I think they're only like at 13, 15. They are at 13, 15.
Okay.
So 2 dice.
Oh, right. So 2 dice for the leadership thing, or the nerve, sorry.
Yep.
Old words as 8.
8 and 4 is 12. I am fine. I am disordered, so I cannot fly.
Okay.
But I'm not wavered, so I'm just going to back you back there.
Do I life leech?
Yes, you do. You get 1 wound back because you did a wound to me.
So I'll roll this back to a 4.
To a 4. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
And I lost my Thunder's Charge because I'm also disordered.
Okay, just for this next turn coming
For the next turn. Okay, so your guys.
All right, let's go here. Wow,
Okay.
finally.
25 attacks.
I've held them back for so long. So it's 25 attacks needing 4s.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of... Okay, so... All right. All right, we've got them separated now.
Okay.
So this many hit
Okay.
right there. So what's next there?
You roll the damage. You need anything but a 1.
Oh,
You left 1. There's 1 die in there already.
oh yeah. So
Anything but a 1.
anything but a 1. Oh, because they have the two-handed things.
No, well, I'm only defense 3, but you have the crushing 1 for 2-handed. So,
Right.
And you did Bane Chant.
Oh, right. Okay, got it. Oh, we got some ones, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Okay, I'm at a 9. I'm a fearless 16. You need
Fearless.
a 7.
Okay, how's fearless work?
I can't be wavered.
Oh, it's like the undead.
Yeah. Like
Okay. So here's a number.
You reroll because I'm within
All right.
range.
Here's the next number. 7.
7, so that's exactly what you needed. So this unit goes bye-bye.
Okay. Do I also
You get 1 life leech. So you
1
get
life leech
back there.
back for 6? Okay.
And basically right now, you can't go backward because he's behind you, so you're going to end up staying right where you are.
Okay.
Now, to speed things up, well,
Yeah.
let's do this one next. You have your 8 attacks on the hurt. On
Okay.
the stampede.
All right. Sure thing.
Needing 4s, I think you said.
The cavalry. Yep. It would be 4s. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, 5. And you need your thunders 2,
Yes.
so you need 2s.
It's 5.
5. Okay. I'm an 18, 22. If you roll boxcars, you can waver me.
Let's see what happens.
Think
No,
about
nothing.
boxcars.
Not even close.
So you bet you're bad, blah, blah, blah. So they
Okay.
get 5 on them. This, to speed up time,
Yeah.
just roll 2 dice. Snake eyes. Twice.
Okay.
And just 1 time because I don't have anybody inspiring
You
me.
feel comfortable about that? Okay.
Easily. So these are gone.
Okay. I don't know how tough giant eagles are. So.
They're only defense 4, 13, 15,
Okay.
and you had 50, 68 attacks.
Now, can I clean up?
You have to, when you pivot, you have to be able to pivot clear. and
Right.
You can't actually do that because he's in the way and they're in the way.
Would it depend on who goes first? Like if they back up?
Well, if you back up and you backed up far enough, yeah.
All right, well, I want them to back up.
Okay, so D3 backwards.
Oops, D3. So there's 2 inches
2
backwards.
inches. That's not going to give you much.
So let's see, go from there to there.
So
And-
that might that might give you enough to be able to face completely this way. Yeah.
Okay, even if they can just generally get...
Okay.
So if I pivot here, how big of a pivot can they make? Up to 90? Or...
You can face any direction you want to.
Oh, well, here's my pivot point.
Yeah.
So,
And you would pivot through them
right,
and
like that.
yeah,
So I hope
that's legal.
all right, if I treated that right.
Okay.
And we have 1 more combat over here.
Yes, we do.
So that's
10 attacks needing 4s.
10 attacks, needing 4s. Oops. Okay, that was dramatic. So, looks like we have 4 hits.
All right, and you're crushing 1, so you need 2s.
Here's a 1 under here.
Okay,
So I got 3.
I'm at a 7. You need a 9. I am fearless still.
A 9. We got a 6.
And so I don't care.
But I
Unless
do
you
roll-
get 1 wound back, so you're at a 2.
2. That's neat. Okay.
And you back your
Back an inch.
there.
Okay.
All right, and they're at 9.
It looks like the turn.
Okay, here we go. The start of the herd's turn 4. Well, these giant eagles are going to countercharge in here on the race. Boom. This shaman is just going to move forward a little bit and do like that. That's all he's going to do. The harpies and these spirit walkers are going to charge here. So this is just going to charge in and line up on center. The harpies are just going to pick up and fly their center like that. The guardian brutes are just going to move forward in their move on that, and they're going to turn to face like that. So they did pick up the token. Right here, these guys are just going to do a counter charge. They're going to do, I'm not picking up the token, but they are going to do a counter charge. So yeah, I'm in there. This guy is going to charge these. Dibba 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 dib. Boop boop boop. These guys are going to charge there. And the shaman, mounted shaman, is going to go ahead and charge here. So he is in there. So that is, let's see, everybody charged. It was going to charge. Everybody moved. So we're going to go to the shooting phase. For shooting, I'm going to use my amulet. For starters, I'm going to do a Bane Chant 3 on the eagle. So here we go. Yay, I got a Bane Chant. So the eagles are Bane Chanted. He's now going to use his hunting animal, and he's going to throw it with his amulet at those wraiths. So needing 4s. Looks like I see 2 4s. So he is piercing 1, so I need 5s. And looks like I got 1 wound.
1 wound.
Because I got a hit, I get to take another attack, needing a 4, which I didn't get, but it's 1 wound.
Okay.
That is it for my shooting. I need a 11.
Yep.
That's a 7, so no. So we're going to go to hand-to-hand combat. We'll start with that one first. 18 attacks. Let's check it. 5, 8, 12, 16, 18. Needing 4s. So we hit 1, 2. Let's take out the misses. Might be easier. Oops. And miss. And what's that? 1 miss here. And these. So those are all my hits. I'm only crushing 1, needing 5. And I only did 1 wound to you.
Okay, so we'll move that from a 4 to a 5.
So you're a 5. I need a 7.
7.
Of course that's not a 7, because they're my dice. So I'll back my inch, but I did stop you from flying yet again. So back my inch. We're going to go here. We're going to do the harpies first. They have 8 attacks base, but they're in your flank. So they have 16 attacks, needing 4s. Oh, but that's okay. I didn't need to do that. Oops. Here we go, needing 4s. Taking out the misses. They didn't do as well as I would have liked. And now needing 4s because your defense 4, but I am vicious, so you're rolling any 1s. There's a 1, 1, 1. And I did 3 wounds. Woohoo!
Okay, 3.
Yep. Now the guys in the front. 20 attacks, needing 4s.
Okay.
20 attacks, needing 4s. Taking out the misses. Okay, so it looks like I only got 7 hits on you.
Okay.
I am Thunderous 1, so I need 3s.
Right.
So it looks like those are nothing. It looks like only 5 wounds.
All right, so 3 plus 5, that's 8 wounds.
All right, so you're at a total of
14.
14. I need just a big number. 12 is a big number.
Well, I do have a leader right here.
I have a leader, so I need 7 is not so big a number.
How many wounds did we say we have total?
14.
14. Okay. That sounds
So
right.
these guys will back their inch. And these guys will back their inch. All right, the fun one. 30 attacks needing 3s. Here's the first 20. Taking out the 1s and 2s. La, la, la. That was a hit. 1, 2 1s. So that's 3, 6, 8. So that means this should be 12. So that's 12 hits. Gonna reroll 10. Taking out the 1s and 2s. So I'm up to 12. 12 plus 3, I'm at 15. Woohoo! So 15, needing anything but a 1.
Because you have...
Thunderous 3 crushing 1.
Wow, that's...
So out of 15, it looks like I did 13 wounds to you.
All right, 13 wounds, and they have a nerve of 14.
So I need to roll a 3 plus. Only one time, too. Ah! I rolled snake eyes.
Wait, I feel so cheap that it happened like that.
I actually don't mind because I would rather have you in the way so you block you from charging me, so I don't feel so bad about that. Okay. Normally, I'd be upset screaming, but right now, I'm okay with you. Did take 13 wounds.
13 wounds.
And you lose your thunderous charge.
Oh, that's a bummer.
The one shaman who charged in against that, he hit you one time. He has the reroll 1 item. He hit you one time. He is only thunderous 1, so he did nothing to you. But that's okay. I can't back the full inch because
but we
those guys are behind me.
We understand what's going on. Okay.
Over here, 4 attacks in your flank.
Okay.
Needing 3s, rerolling 1s. No 1s. I missed you twice.
Armor of 6.
Armor of 6.
Or defense, I
need
say.
3s. 1 wound. That's all I took.
So they took a wound.
Nerve, an 11 would be good. But that's a 10. Always 1 shy of what I need. So, but you can't fly, so that makes me happy.
That's all right.
Here, 20 attacks, needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So 10, needing 6s.
Oh.
I did not 1 wound to you this time. Well, that sucks. So, they will back their inch. Okay, so I think those are all my combats. We'll be right back with the bottom of turn 4. Bottom of turn 4, what you got, Bob?
All right, well, some more interesting moves this time. One thing I noticed over here is that this is an 18-inch stick here. These guys with a 20-inch range, they can make it over to the back of the harpies. I gotta do that.
Okay.
It's just a given that that's going to happen.
Okay.
So they're gonna do that. These guys are gonna recharge in here. Seems like the right thing to do. And these guys are gonna charge straight on.
Okay.
It'd be silly not to.
Alrighty.
I think. Maybe. We'll find out. And there will be this charge here.
Yep.
And this charge here.
Yep.
Like that. These guys are going to counter charge.
Okay.
So
you just turn the face and move them right in.
So they'll do that.
Yep.
These guys don't have any idea what they should be doing right now. It's terrible. They can't fit through there, so I don't think these guys are going to die. I just don't know. Oh, they should take that thing over maybe. Maybe they'll position themselves for that. They can slide over 3 inches, right? I think.
And well, technically, because you just did that. So you would drop the token right now.
Oh, I mean these guys.
I know, but you have to drop. Okay. You
I don't need to drop it right now.
Okay. So
I'm just thinking of.
3 inches.
I'm thinking like future dropping.
Yep.
Like maybe hand it over to the next unit kind of thing.
Okay.
So they slid over 3 inches.
They're going to countercharge in again?
No, yeah. Oh, it's so, I'm thinking it'd be so nice to come over here, but then they're almost so dead. It'd be a shame not to kill them off.
Okay.
It's, but this is turn 4, right?
This is bottom of 4.
I hate leaving them behind like that, but I love the opportunity to work on these guys.
Okay, so you're gonna move.
It would free up a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna just fly 10 inches.
So you want to go 10 inches, like from your center, which puts you.
Yeah, or maybe out here.
So 10 inches, like to right.
Yeah, just so it's.
So you're gonna.
Yeah.
Unhook mine.
Sure.
All right. And so you pivoted once to go like that. You did, so you can do that. Yep, that's illegal.
Mm-hmm. So that looks about fair.
Okay.
All right, and then the little characters.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, spell wise, leadership wise, I don't know. Nothing really. I don't think there's anything really sensitive here to where they're at, but we'll probably do healing on there. That's fine. Some being chanting. I think they'll just kind of clean up their positions a little bit.
Okay.
So that's less than 5 there. I think they'll get something like that, and something like that. I don't think any of that was really important. So that's the end of the moving.
Okay.
Shooting wise, so we're gonna cast some spells.
All right. What you casting?
So many good things here. How tough are those guys there?
They're not.
They're not very tough?
They're defense 3, 9, 11.
Okay, that sounds safe enough. So we'll start healing on here. We'll start with the close guy.
Okay.
So that's a heal of 6.
Alrighty.
It's 4.
So that puts you down to a 10 because you're at a 14.
Mm-hmm. The green guy will do it next.
Okay.
4 more.
Okay, so that puts you down to a 6.
A 6.
He can't see them because you have a level 1 in the
You're
way.
right. You're right. So let's just go down to that 6
Yep.
while we're at it. That seems to be a reasonable level to leave it at for now. And then he will... oops, sorry. I don't think there's anything else. Maybe he'll try to...
Can't see them.
oh, you're right. Good. I got to keep that in mind. That's a good... he could Bane Chant the horses.
Yes, you could.
So he'll Bane Chant the horses.
Okay.
It does work.
Alrighty.
So they're being chanted. All right,
Okay.
so we're ready for the combat phase.
Where are we starting?
Let's start over here.
Okay.
So we have 10 attacks,
Needing 4s.
needing 4s.
Alrighty.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 2
Okay.
hits,
Needing 2.
Two.
Alright, so that puts me at a 6. I'm a 13, 15.
And here's the nerve test. It's a 5.
5 makes it 11. I'm fine.
I'm gonna reduce my wounds by 1
Yes, you do.
to a 4.
Okay.
Let's travel over this way.
Okay.
So that's,
Yes, the harpies.
I think that's 30 attack.
Okay.
Well, there are several.
Okay.
Wow, all these are hits, I believe.
Okay. Anything but a 1.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Snake eyes.
14. It's at 7.
Alright, they're gone because there's no inspiring around, so I'm just
Okay.
going to take these. Oops, take these off.
This wound will go away.
Okay.
Do the life leech.
Alrighty.
Let's go here.
Okay.
That's 25 attacks.
And you're counterattacking, so you don't care about the difficult terrain, so you just need straight up 4s.
Good point. So that's 25. There we got 25 right there. Needing 4s. Okay. All right, these many have hit.
And anything but a 1.
Because of the
I'm only defense 3. And you're crushing 1.
2 plus. Okay, got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay. You need an 8 plus to do something.
All right, let's see what happens. It's a 3.
So I am fine. You back off an inch.
Excellent. I will back off. I do get a wound back, though.
You get a wound back, yes, you do.
Or however you want to say it in these terms. 1 less damage or something.
Back's back an inch, but blah.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. So he's back an inch. He doesn't move at all since the guy. All
Well,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Let's do this one. They are Bane Enchanted.
8 attacks needing 4s.
Okay. If they hit, they're Bane Enchanted. Let's see. 8 attacks. Needing 4s. Looks like there's 4 such hits. They're all 6s though.
And now you need 3s.
Because your defense is a
Defense 4. You're crushing 1.
4. I'm crushing 1. Right. Okay. 4. You need 3s? Did you say?
3s.
So 4 of them.
So I'm at a 9.
Okay. Should I nerf test?
18, 22.
It's a 5.
So I don't care.
I will.
So you back, so you're basically right there where you are, but
right.
you do get a wound back.
I'll reduce that. They're lucky to be alive anyway. We have this combat here.
Okay.
That's 25.
For that one to be just real snake eyes.
If you're sure.
For me.
We got 8.
8 and 7 is 15. So reroll because I inspire myself.
Good. 9.
9. So he's gone.
All right. I don't do follow-ups when I route in it. No, I do.
You can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
Or you can change. Well, you can pivot a little bit.
Yeah, if it was subject to that, right?
Yep.
Could these guys have changed?
Yeah.
Oh, now I know it's already long gone. I'll just remember.
If you want to pivot, you can pivot. Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah. At the end of a combat, you can pivot or you can move D6 forward or D3 backwards.
All right.
So
I probably should do it when the actual combat ends instead of going back.
Well, yeah, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
They're just gonna
be right where they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have this combat.
Okay.
And that's 10 attacks.
Foursies.
4s. I see 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And they have the crushing of 1.
So you need 3s.
Okay. 4 of those.
All right. I'm an 11, 13.
All right. I'll roll the nerve test.
Okay.
It's a 6.
6 and 4 is 10. I don't care. So you just back an inch.
And I'll take my wound away.
Yep. I believe that is the end of turn 4.
It is.
All right, so we'll be back with turn 5 in a moment. Okay, here we are at the top of turn 5 for the herd. Well, for starters, the easy stuff, these guys are going to go ahead and countercharge back in on the race there, because why not? The Guardian Brutes and this Spirit Walker regiment are going to do a charge here. So, blah, blah, blah. Love how those big axes get in the way, but yeah, something like that. They're both in there. This is just a charge, counter charge back there, blah. Right here, these two, because he's going to turn before I give him the command, they're going to do a charge on this unit. The Spirit Walker Regiment is going to be hindered because they did have to cross the obstacle to get there. They've got 4. He's got 9. So let's see. We got the charge there. We got the charge there. The last move is this. I was just trying to move him enough to be able to do a heal. So 6. So if I just pick him up and he goes to there. I think I had that. I did have that. Okay, so he's gonna go to there, so he's still inspiring. So everybody has moved. All right, only shooting I have. I'm gonna try to do my 5-die heal right there. And I got a whole 1. All right, I'm down to an 8. Look at that awesomeness. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna start off with the giant eagles. That's gonna be 18 attacks. Needing 4s. Just need 1 wound. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this might be 10, so 50%. Okay, I should get at least 3 wounds, I would hope, but I got 2 wounds. I'll take 2 wounds.
All right, so
and
that puts them up to a 6.
6, I need a 6. A 3. As I said, me and my dice rolling. So I'll go ahead and back my inch. But you're not flying, so that makes me happy. Okay, so we're back to the Guardians. Just double check here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 8. All right, so 24 attacks needing 4s against that unit. Here's the first 20. And we're gonna reroll 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
No, only 4, so 24 total.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were a lead or something. Okay.
So now taking out the 1s, 2s, and 3s. And that's a 4. And so these are all my hits. I need anything but a 1 because I am Thunderous 2, Crushing 1. So taking out 1, 2, 3 1s, that would be 2, 4, 6, 8.
8 wounds.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Now I've got 20 attacks from the Spirit Walkers, needing 4s. Straight up 4s. Taking out all the non-4s. And needing 4s again because you're only defense 4. So that would be another, I see 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So what would that put you to?
11. Did this first guy have like 24 attacks?
Oh, actually I'm over there.
Oh, I got confused. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought it was funny. So that was, the first one was 8. And then what was the next one? 3 more or 2 more? I forgot.
I don't remember. I think it was 3.
3, yeah, it was. All right.
Yeah.
So we're up to 16 total.
There's 16 total for them. So here we go. I need something. 7 and 16 is 23. You're at 24.
Their nerve is 24.
So once again, I have pahooed. Once again. So back and back. All right, here, the fun one. 30 attacks. What are you on, nerve-wise?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. They're,
Now, how many wounds do you have on them?
12 wounds and they're nerve 14.
This would be a possible snake eyes if you want, but I'll roll it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to really heal them up.
3s, unless I roll really, really stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't object to the snake eyes approach.
Here. So I missed you 4 times. I'll just roll these.
All right, and you're like crushing and everything.
I'm only crushing, so I need 4s, not 5s.
Oh, yeah, my defense is 5. Okay.
So this is the first, this is 16 out of the first 20.
Okay.
Needing 4s. 1, 2, 5, 7. Looks like 7.
7 more. Okay,
So that,
another dice now.
so that puts you at a
19.
19. I'm just gonna roll this, and if I don't pop you, I'll roll the others just because blah. I didn't pop you, and you didn't have anybody within 6, right?
I think I do. This guy right here is within 6.
Oh, I didn't see him. Okay, one more time.
No way. That feels ridiculous.
Yeah, snake eyes. I'm not gonna scream about this time, but I will go ahead and do the 2, 4,
Yeah,
6,
right.
8, 10 more attacks, needing 3s. Boom. Hit you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Okay.
Alright. And needing 4s again. So 3 more.
3 more?
Yep.
So he's up to 22.
And I'm sitting right there like that.
Is this going to be part of the after game discussion?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I just say they're my dice.
Okay.
Alright, so I got 4 attacks. We're here. The Centaur Chieftain, right
Okay.
here. 4 attacks in the flank, needing 3s, rerolling 1s. Looks like 1, 1. So 3 hits. I am only crushing. Ooh, let me check. What am I? Make sure I get it right. I am crushing 2.
Ooh.
So I need 2s.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds.
2 wins.
In your flank, I have 40 attacks, needing 5. So here's the first one. Hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like only 6 out of the first 20. So the last 20. So we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're at a 14. I need straight up 4s.
Okay, I have defense 4. So.
Only 3.
So it's 3 more, that'll be 5 total.
Yep, and you're an 18 fearless.
Okay, they're 18.
And that is 3. Might as well be snake eyes. So, in this particular instance, I cannot back there because, well, I can just a smidge because I'm up against the building, but he'll back because he can be his inch.
That's fine.
the best he can do. That's going to be the end of my turn 5. We'll go to your turn 5. Be right back. Here we go, the bottom of turn 5.
All right. The Wraith troop over here is going to charge the giant eagles.
Okay.
These guys here are going to charge the
Guardian Brutes.
big guys.
Okay.
So they'll do that.
But you're going to do a combi.
And a combi, yeah, I should say that. Yeah, a combi charge.
Okay, so.
I don't think there's any
Nope, you just move right in.
problems. So he'll move in and
then those guys just move up, and
No,
and then these guys are just
I'll
going to slide
recenter.
backwards. No, you can't recenter because, well, you could actually technically do it
Okay.
like that, and then shift that over.
yeah, if that's
to line up on my
the
center.
best way to do that.
And then these guys will just back, so they're the inch away from you there. Okay.
Okay, so they did that. These guys are going to recharge here. They
Okay.
have little other use in life.
Yep.
These guys are going to charge in the flank.
Yep.
It'd be better to be in the rear, but it's time to. I'm just going to move them. I think
Yep. That's fine. Because you did you did that double charge there. Okay.
All right, and then finally over here,
Yep.
they're going to countercharge
You just
the
turn them.
the large group of dudes, and then these wraiths here are going
They're
to
going to charge.
charge the flank. He doesn't really have a flank,
No.
so
But the thing is, you move and you touch me.
Yeah.
Because I'm in. Go ahead and move it.
Okay.
No. You just. I'm an individual. So you just move and touch
oh
me.
right, you face me.
And then I
Yeah, that's right.
will face you like that.
Okay. Well, now would you face me frontwise or?
And it doesn't matter in this
Okay,
case because
sure.
you don't double your attacks. I guess I could
Yeah,
do that
just for looks.
because you touched me in the thing, so we could do
Yeah.
like that. That's
Okay,
fine.
that looks nice. And then these guys haven't moved here. I think they just need to be here as a reinforcement.
Okay.
But just in case you have any funny ideas about backing up or something, they could try to join in there. I just think it's a mess. I'm probably going to shuffle. Probably going to advance.
Okay.
Just because I don't know what else to do. So we'll just advance until I can't.
Okay.
Sort of. That looks nice.
Okay.
And then the characters themselves. Oh goodness! Look at the damage over there. I'd like to heal that up.
Okay.
That would be worth healing up almost, but not quite. So, leadership-wise, I think we're good. I don't think those guys could quite charge through here at an individual, but I'm not sure.
No.
So we'll just put this guy. I'd still like him to see the wraith, but he can't, so that's just too bad. So he'll just move there.
Okay.
He's going to shuffle over a bit, like that. And
Okay.
then this guy wants to maintain the 6-inch leadership thing. I just don't. I'd hate to have that fall apart. So we'll. Let me see. Did I get too far? Oh, I got too far for healing. That's bad.
Couldn't see him anyway because height one behind.
What am I even thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad altogether. So we're not going to get too healed up. I might want to clear out then. So we'll just do some damage and get out of the way.
Okay.
All right. So that's all the movements. Let's do the shoot. He'll Bane Chant over here.
Okay.
So that's the 3 dice.
All right.
It did go through.
Okay.
So they're Bane Chanted.
All right.
And see, I don't think there's any surges that would be interesting anywhere. So, Bane Chanting them wouldn't make a difference, or it would.
You would need 3s instead of 4s to win.
Oh, that's important. And these guys,
They need 2s.
they already need 2s. Mm-hmm. If they get Bane Chanted, they need 1s. No,
One's
doesn't
always,
matter. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm only defense 4.
Okay.
So you're crushing 2, so you need 2s.
Well, I guess he can see the cavalry, so he'll Bane Chant them because there's little else to do. It fails.
Okay, so now the other guy can do it.
And I don't see a reason to. So he'll try to Bane Chant the horses then, and he succeeds.
Okay.
So all the
So
casting.
where are we going to go first?
Let's just start over here again.
Okay.
With 10 attacks needing 4s.
Alright, 10 attacks needing 4s.
Oops, sorry, that didn't count. We got 1, 2, 3.
3, alright. Once again, you need 2s.
All 3 of them.
So I'm at a 9.
Okay.
13, 15.
I'll roll the nerve test.
Yep.
It is a 9.
9, that's 18. Reroll.
I will re-roll. I rolled a 9.
9, so these guys are gone.
I'll recover 1 wound.
Yep. And you can
Reposition, right?
turn to face. You can move forward D6 or move backwards D3.
Oh, right. I would like to turn.
Okay. So you just pivot, face any direction.
Like that.
Okay.
All right, we have this combat.
Yep. So
The
you have 20 attacks in the flank.
wraiths,
Yep.
they double their attacks.
Needing 4s.
All right, so they need 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
8, okay. And now you need 3.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, now 7. Now you have 25 attacks in the front, needing 4s.
$25.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure there's no stragglers. Okay. So. We have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11? Okay, you Bane Chanted them, right?
Yeah,
So you were already crushing 1.
Right.
So now you're Bane Chanted, so you're crushing 2, so you need 3s.
3. So that makes sense. Oh. Yep. All right, so it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, I'm at a 13. I'm
Okay,
at 15, 18.
so here's the nerve
Okay, it's
test.
just one time because there's no inspiring.
It's a 7.
7, so that's a 20. So they go bye-bye. Who do you want to take the token?
The wraiths,
Okay.
I think.
Do you think or do you know?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so then I'll take this off.
And then they can reposition.
You can turn the face, yeah.
Oh. That's interesting. I'll turn to face a... Well, they're really tight, aren't they? They have the other token. They're not.
No,
they don't have it. They're
they
just
don't have
sitting
it.
on
They're
it.
just sitting on it.
Okay. And this is the bottom of turn 5.
Bottom of 5.
So there's only 1 or 2 more turns. Okay. I'm just going to leave them alone.
Okay.
Over here, we got
8 attacks in the front.
8 attacks. Needing 4.
Yeah, you are 8, right?
I think so.
you said 8.
I think I did. That seems about right. Yeah, 8 attacks.
Okay.
And they need 4s.
Okay.
So we got 4.
Alright. Needing 3s because you're Bane.
They're Bane Shanted. And 3 of those.
So that puts me at an 11.
Okay. The Wraiths are on the side.
So they get 20 attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
They need 4s.
Need 3.
Whoa. Oh boy.
And needing 2s.
Let's see. Alright, that was a pretty good roll there. Needing
2s.
2s.
Crushing 2 and I'm only defense.
I'm a crushing 1.
3s then.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
Yep.
Okay, so that puts me at a 20.
Alright.
Snake Eyes is the only way I stay around.
Here's the roll. Nerve test. It's a 9.
So, I'm gone. Now, other than this was right there.
Okay. I will reposition,
You could do that.
which... This is just ridiculous. Oh, I can go forward D6 and stuff like that too,
Yeah.
right? Let's see, this is 22. It's kind of silly. But... They can't even really pivot.
No, because you got those other guys too close.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. I should watch out for that in the future. I think they'll just stay put.
Okay.
Because I can't think of any good reasons.
Okay.
Over here, we got Wraiths with 10 attacks.
Okay. Needing 4s.
Right. Oh, they should recover a wound, by the way.
Mm-hmm. 15.
And they should too.
Yeah, but it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forget them. Okay, so here we go. Here's 10 attacks.
Yep.
Oops. There we go. There we go. 4.
Okay. And 2s.
3.
I'm at a 7. I'm 11, 13.
That's a 6.
6. That's 13. One more time.
9.
9. He's gone. Now, you can go D6 forward.
What would happen? It's so weird.
You would touch them and you count as charging again.
For
this combat right now, since it hadn't happened.
Oh, because that's an individual.
It's an individual.
If he wasn't an individual, that wouldn't matter.
Then it wouldn't matter.
I guess that's the sensible thing to do.
Okay, so roll a D6.
Okay. 6.
6, that gets you there.
Okay.
But when you go to a line, you're going to end up being on the
Right.
thing,
So
so
it's
you'll count
hindered.
as hindered. Yeah.
Absolutely. So
it just
-1
means
to
you're
hit.
-1 to hit. But you get double your attacks.
Oh, goodness. Do you normally have this many combat dice in a game?
You can.
It's a lot.
When you
I
get
mean,
in flanks.
We've been rolling a lot of dice. So 20 attacks, needing 5.
5, because you're hindered.
Hindered. Got it. Needing 5s. I had forgotten about that individual rule. All right, needing 5s.
So now you need 2s after you get the 5s out.
Because
defense 3 and you're crushing 2.
no, crushing 1.
I'm only defense 3 and you're crushing 1. That's still 2s.
Oh, got it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7, so that puts me at 8 foot 14.
14?
I'm a 16, so Snake Eyes, you can stop right now because as long as you don't roll Snake Eyes, but
Yeah, you're right.
you can roll it. If you roll Snake Eyes, you do the other.
I think they're like my horses almost.
I need Snake Eyes.
It's a 7.
So they're gone.
And I can reposition myself.
You can reposition.
They're going to pivot. Oh, and they get a wound back
Yeah.
because of that. So they're going to, well, they'll reposition.
Okay.
And they'll... Is that fair?
Sure.
Okay, I didn't know if it was 90 degrees or...
So we're about to go to turn 6, maybe.
think
So we'll be right
so.
back.
Okay, here we are, turn 6. Well, it's going to be kind of a quick turn for me. These guys, or this guy's just going to charge in here. Boom. These guys are going to charge right here. Boom. That is it for my movement. We're going to go right to hand-to-hand combat. I'm just going to roll these right here because this is easier. 2 attacks, needing 4s. I hit twice. I'm Thunderous 1. I need 5s. Nothing. So he moves back. Nothing at all. There, 20 attacks, needing 4s. These I will roll in here. Let's see. Not so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I got, oh no, 7. I hit 7 whole times. My dice. So 7 times. I am Thunderous 1 though, as long as I do 1 wound, and I did a couple. I did 3 wounds. That puts you at like a 19 or something, or 18?
18.
But you're a 24, and I rolled a nothing, so I backed back because I still couldn't kill you.
So I'm at 18.
And that's the end of my turn 6.
Yeah, we are.
So here we are at the bottom of turn 6, foregone conclusion, nothing weird. These guys are just going to move up here and pick that to pick that up. You want to countercharge?
You know, oh, I could countercharge here.
You could charge there too. You could countercharge and charge there. They should be
That's
gone.
true. I guess I should, yeah.
Because that's the only unit I have that could hold a token if we did a turn 7. So doing that seals the game in completely.
Right, this guy's still
He can't do anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because even if I did do a charge in turn 7,
Oh, he can't take
I
it.
can't hold a token. So you got it.
Okay, so even charging here doesn't matter much.
No.
So we could just skip that.
We could. Well, the only thing that becomes weird is if we did a turn 7, I would charge,
right.
but it doesn't matter because I can only charge there, so I can't do anything.
Right. I could actually, I could fly out of there.
Because I didn't do any damage to you. Yes, you could. You
So-
could fly over behind them or over any place. Yep.
So I would fly.
No,
over-
actually, you can't fly because you have the token. So you're not nimble.
Good point.
can't
So
Thank you for that.
yeah, I think yeah, doing the charges would make a lot of sense.
So then, just to make it safe and quick, roll 2 dice, snake eyes twice.
Okay. That's 5.
Okay, one more time.
A 11.
Nope. So these guys will go away,
Okay.
and
I would reconsolidate.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
And we'll do a turn 4 if we see it do. We don't do a turn 4, but even if we did, it wouldn't matter because I can't do
All right.
anything. And that would be the end of the game.
All right.
We'll see you.
Good game.
Good game. We'll see you. Hello, back for the post game. I'm gonna me and my dice. I really and it's not a square dice, round dice thing for the Mastercrafted people. You know who you are. It's just me and my dice. But that aside, some nice, well thought out battle plans by Bob here for setting up his moves and stuff. What are your thoughts? What do you think? How do you go?
Well, I feel a little bad that you rolled snake eyes on those cavalry a couple times. I mean, obviously they should. They're meant to be a sacrificial unit, really.
Yeah.
Like your harpies or something
Yeah.
like that. So that was strange. So I don't know if I have an artificial sense of how well my army would normally work under these conditions. I got to be careful about that. I was really surprised how little surging I did.
Normal would have destroyed the
Well, I had the idea that if I waited till like maybe turn 4 or something, I'd have enough forces around your flanks, going around those buildings, that maybe my patience would pay off, and I could attack you better, or even let you have a couple tokens up front. So I was holding back because of that. But you had some tough units with some good crushing and thunderous charges that I was a little bit afraid of too.
The herd is a durable army. Yes. Yep.
Yep. So and then the liches on foot. You know, sometimes they weren't doing much.
Definitely, I think you
Yeah.
should put at least one of those on a horse.
Yeah, to get the lines of sight over the little guys. Sometimes their little 5-inch move and their 6-inch command seemed very small to me.
Yeah.
They're inspiring. I know I was a little bit surprised over on the On my left flank, when your spirit walkers were able to charge my zombie trolls in the flank, I just didn't even see that. That was like blinded over there. That kind of got me scared that you might roll through them and disturb my center.
I would have actually liked that, but you know, me and my dice. Oh well. But good.
Otherwise, I kind of liked I think the wraiths worked out well. I haven't seen much, but I haven't seen anyone take so many of them. Mm-hmm. They were pretty maneuverable. Mm-hmm. They held up against lightweight attackers.
Yeah.
So I like that. And I'd probably keep the revenant hordes. Maybe I might just stay with those for a while and maybe tweak around the characters a little bit. I'm not sure what I'll do. It was pretty. A lot of information flowing in for the game here.
Well, I'm sure we'll have another game at some point. I need to burn my dice, and I'm gonna burn my dice. I'm literally gonna burn my dice. I'm gonna learn. There'll be smoke detectors in the house going on now. But anyway, thanks for the game, sir. Having me out. Any questions or comments regarding this battle? We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.